Welcome back to Psychic Circus. I am the iTunes psychic, Dr. Lars Dingman, and our next subject here is Corryn. Welcome to the program, Corryn.
Thank you.
Tell me, what are the last 3 songs that you randomly heard?
So the first one was Brothers on the Slide by Simond.
Okay.
A little random. Then
They're all random.
Yeah, they are. Then we had Die Young by Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
Then last but not least, we had Too Late to Turn Back Now by Cornelius Brothers and Sister Rose.
Turn Back Now. So your 3 songs, Brothers on the Slide.
Uh-huh.
All right. Die Young and Too Late to Turn Back Now.
Yeah. Heavy.
Yeah, it is kind of heavy. Pets. Have you recently lost a pet?
I've actually never had my own pet.
Really? Okay.
I have lived with others, though, and become close with them.
Okay, and have you lost one? No pet deaths recently?
In the last year and a half, my roommate lost her pet.
Okay. Yeah, and that was a big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah, that's coming through big time. Yeah, that's the Die Young. That's and it's strange, isn't it? People can really take pet deaths very hard, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sensing this was a huge disturbance in the force, and you were kind of sucked into it, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little dog, little
There's a cat.
little furry.
Very feisty.
Yeah, okay. I'm hearing the yip, yip, yip. I'm picturing a chihuahua. Was it the chihuahua of cats?
He was, we did call him a tiger. He was very feisty.
Okay. All right. So that maybe, hopefully that is it. There may be more there too. Let's start with Brothers on the Slide.
Bit of a weird title, no?
Yeah. What I'm hearing is shady, some sort of shady enterprise. What do you do for a living?
I'm an astrologer.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not that is a shady enterprise, but have you recently been involved in, have you been scammed or cheated or some kind of shady enterprise perpetrated by you or upon you?
I have been in the past.
You lost money?
Well, I kind of got in with the wrong people.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That you kind of, the brothers on the slide, they were shady and you didn't perhaps understand that when you fell in with them originally, and then you got sucked in like Michael Corleone in 3, unable to get out. Ultimately, you were able to extricate yourself, but not without some pain and problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
And learning.
Yeah. And this was, I'm seeing 2 months, 2 years.
Well, I mean, what I'm thinking of happened 2 days ago.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big. And you were taken advantage of.
Yes, or tried to. Before
Right.
I was like, nope.
Right, but they preyed upon your sweet nature and tried to run a con on you, is what I'm seeing.
Yes. Well, it was 2 people and kind of like a tag team.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Were they brothers?
Nope.
Were they bros? Were they buddies?
They were both females.
Ah, yeah. You can't trust women, can you?
Yes, you can. Come on now.
Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing is that they ran they were going to, it was going to be bad. You got out without much pain. Some pain, but not much.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what that is. Brothers on the Slide. I think the universe here is telling you, without becoming jaded and cynical, open your eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Open your eyes. If something is too good to be true, seemingly,
It is.
it is. Yeah. Yeah. And good experience for you, though. You didn't lose a pint of blood. You lost a little blood, and you're going to be fine.
Oh, phew.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that we got that. Die Young is your second song. We already talked about the death of the kitty cat. Have you had a project or an event or something that you thought was going to be big and life-changing kind of blow up in your face recently? Something died before it came to fruition is what I'm feeling. That there was, you thought it was going to be, and then it was not.
Well, I guess the astrology business is feeling a little like that. It's a little like
difficult. Yeah. How do you make a living in the astrology business?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Can't you do your own? You do cards? What do you do?
I do readings, so it's just a one-on-one conversation about who you are, all the different aspects. And
do you? A lot of people, understandably, because I'm, intentionally hilarious. People think that many, if not all, psychics are just bullshit artists.
Right.
I'm assuming that since you are an astrologer, you understand that there is another realm of communication, and some people can tap into it, and some people can't. Are you are not yourself psychic? How do you? With me, it's the songs that opens up a channel to you, and I'm able to kind of dial you in, right? Is that what the cards do for you, or how do you know? Where does your psychic information come from, do you think?
Well, once I have the chart, it's...
And you get that from birthday, location, and time of birth? Yeah.
Then that's like a blueprint. So then the different energies are just sort of, archetypes, for lack of a better word, patterns. And so then, I have a lot of leading questions to ask a client, and then I just kind of go off of their energy, and, if it seems like the information I'm providing is resonating with them, or, if they're feeling seen by what I'm saying. It does feel intuitive. It's a mix of like having an outline and then going along with their intuitive.
One thing that's always confused me is if someone was born in the same hospital on the same day at the same time, does that necessarily mean they're going to be the same type of person?
You could say so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what the charts do. All right, that's interesting. Twins, oftentimes twins are very different, right?
Well, sometimes we're dealing with different levels of consciousness. So if you're a more evolved type of one archetype, you might act in one way, versus less evolved might go into the more
heavier. Yeah. See, this is something I love to talk about. And again, listen to the words she's using. All vibration, right? It's the universe. Am I explaining it correctly to your understanding? The universe is about vibration. It's about energy. Those words are synonymous. Energy, vibration, whatever. And people vibrate. The universe vibrates. Everyone has their own frequency. And when you're in harmony, that's when you're doing well. When you're out of harmony, like these two broads that fleeced you, there's friction and there's tension, and that causes discomfort, right? It's you're not comfortable. It's discomfort, and it's but it is all based in energetic patterns, and that's what music is. It's a vibration, right? So I'm the dying young is. You're having problems with your business, getting it off the ground. People think you're full of shit.
Yes.
Which is that doesn't change. I've been doing this a long time, and people, until you can sit them down and blow their minds with something that you can't possibly know, that's my favorite thing. When you see them go, oh,
right,
then they can believe it. And right, exactly.
Yes.
And it's really, that's the fun part for me is. Showing people, not telling them, but showing them that the universe really is all about energy, and it really is all about intention. And people say, you can, the secret, you say something that you want it to be if you behave, and then it will become.
Yes.
It sounds crazy, bullshit, stupid, but it's true. Think about it. Everything you are right now, all of us, started as an idea in your head. The clothes that you're wearing, the job that you have, the person that you love, it all starts with an idea in your mind.
Yes!
Which is thought energy. And then it takes time for it to materialize. And the more evolved people are, the more times they have been back and reincarnated on the earth, the more powerful their thoughts are, the more powerful the energy of their thoughts are. So they can think something and it will manifest more robustly and more quickly than someone who is new, basically, on this planet. And that's, it's so simple. It's comical to me that people don't at least try it out, because it truly is so much simpler than all the, I went to Catholic schools for 12 years, and the dump trucks of bullshit they drop on you at Catholic schools. It just obfuscates the true nature of the universe, and it separates people from God, separates them from the universe.
From themselves,
exactly.
From each other. Then we're just fighting all the time, and it's all too complicated, and life is too hard.
Right, which makes a lot of money for people that are instigating that conflict, but it's not good for the individuals.
Those two
people,
They were stirring the pot.
They were stirring the pot.
It's like, what? You're getting paid to stir the pot. I hate that.
Well, you have to, you realized it before you got burnt too badly, so that's good. The dying young, you may have to abandon this job for now and move on to something else. Your third song, though, Too Late to Turn Back Now. Do you have any other marketable skills? Would be my question. Because I don't want to tell you to stop the astrology if you're going to be panhandling at the bottom of the interstate. Did you go to college? You ever go to high school? What's your degree?
My degree is in sociology and music business and women's studies. So I did work in the music industry for a few years. That's always an opportunity. I am looking into exploring film and TV. So clawing my way up, starting as a PA.
Right. It's better than an intern. Too late to turn back now. Well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't abandon the astrology. Maybe you just need to kill your current approach and try something different. Try it in a different way. Does that make more sense to you?
That feels way better, yeah. I've just been circling, obsessing, and going nowhere.
Let it die.
Yeah.
Let it die and start fresh. Literally, write it down on a piece of paper, crumble it up, and then start with a fresh sheet of paper and proceed again, because the universe is saying you're on the right track. You just stepped on the wrong foot to start. Does that make sense?
It does.
Are there ways that you can think off the top of your head to proceed in a different manner that might be more beneficial to you?
Well, I have just been self-sabotaging in terms of not even finishing my website, so I could do very simple things like that.
Yes, you could. You could actually do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And collaborate. I am working with a friend in New York, so I could put more energy into that rather than trying to do it all by myself.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm hearing yes. And I keep hearing, it's too late. Too late to stop, too late to turn back.
Late, yeah.
You're on your way. Just reimagine your approach. I mean, this is an esoteric line of work. I never personally charge for my readings. I get paid to consult with companies and to do comedy in clubs around the country, and that's how I make my living. Dirtbags in Phoenix and or Tucson, and also my podcast. Maybe figure a different way to monetize your gift, because there's not necessarily anything wrong with making money from your gift. You have a gift. You need to continue to develop it as you age, and you have it for a reason. The universe doesn't open up these channels to people who don't deserve it in one way or another, right? So it's up to you to figure out the mundane nuts and bolts of putting food on the table and having a place to live.
Yes.
That's on you. But the channel, the open communication that you have is a gift. Not everybody has it, clearly, right? And you're here to do humanity good, and you have to start with yourself. If you're living under a bridge, you're not going to be good to anybody, right?
Right. And that's been that's where I got fleeced a little bit, because they're like, you need to charge $400, just throwing these huge numbers at me. And I'm like, I want to give it away, but I have to eat,
You're talking about your readings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just monetizing that, it's a very tricky business when you're so close to it. That's how I'm feeling. I'm struggling with that.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you go down to Venice Beach on a Saturday and literally set up a table and just do a bunch of readings for free?
Yeah.
You may meet someone that can, first of all, it's good for you to practice it, and it may open some doors. And don't worry about money. The money will come when you're on the right track, and that's how you'll know that you're on the right track. Makes sense? Do you have any questions before we're done?
Great. No, I'm
okay.
grateful.
Do you think I'm full of shit, or this was actually accurate?
This was accurate. He's not full of shit.
She can't lie. She's
You heard
an
it
astrologer.
here first.
All right, Corryn, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more Psychic Circus. I'm Dr. Lars Dingman, the iTunes Psychic.
Woo!